deep in the forest grows a tall, tall tree. Of course, it was a short tree, but it grew. And down at the bottom of that tree, there's a little old box that's really the home of Mr. Wizard the Lizard.
Yes? Who is that?
It's Tooter the Turtle, Mr. Wizard. I got another favor to ask.
Come in, my boy. Well, how do you feel today, my boy? Are you still unhappy?
Well, Mr. Wizard, I'd sure appreciate your letting me be a cowboy.
But why, Tooter? It's not good.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. I figure I'm a real two-gun type.
Ah, well, my young friend, if you must. But I think maybe you'd be wishing you had stayed just plain Tooter. Back in those wild days, the sheriff always had a ferocious enemy who was a bad man. The bad man always carried a very big gun. The bad man always rode a fast horse. And the bad man was always ready to put one over on the sheriff. It was lucky that the sheriff always had a trustworthy deputy, loyal and true.
Gosh, that was awful what Black Bark done to you, Sheriff Two-Gun. We need the marshal. Well, Mr. Mellon.
If Lester's leg don't wake up soon, he might miss the whole cartoon.
Even though he knew the danger, the sheriff always went bravely into the town saloon to get the bad man.
All right now, Black Bark. I come to get you. Sheriff Two-Gun always gets the upper hand.
Yeah? Well, here's mine.
Look here now. You can't slap me like that. Not like that, neither. Well, that's better.
Oh, Mr. Mellon.
Now, listen, Black Bark. I'm telling you, you break one more law, and I'm taking you to jail. Don't push me too far, Black Bark. Just one more time, and I'm... All right, I warned you. Take this.
Missed me, Two-Gun. Let's see if you can do better catching me and my horse. The clever sheriff always had to know the tricks of the West. When chasing the bad man on the horse, the sheriff used the famous jump trick. He would pull his great horse up beside the bad horse and leap from his own horse on.
Oh, Mr. Mellon.
If the bad man's horse was too fast, the sheriff would use the shortcut trick. He would use a road that nobody in the whole world knew about. This way, he would get in front of the bad man and...
Oh, Mr. Mellon.
Sometimes the sheriff would wait until he had worn down the bad man. Then, when the bad man got off his horse to hide in the rocks, the sheriff would use the empty gun trick. When the bad man would shoot the gun from in the rocks, the sheriff would count the shots.
Well, that's one. Well, that's two. And that makes six. All right, Black Bark, I know your gun is empty.
Oh, Mr. Mellon.
If all else failed, the sheriff would put his hat on the rifle behind the rock. This way, he could sneak up behind the bad man, for the bad man would think the hat on the rifle was the sheriff.
All right there, Black Bark. Drop that gun and put up your hands. I'm a-taking you in.
Mr. Mellon.
Mr. Wizard. Oh, Mr. Wizard. Bring me home, will you? Please bring me home.
Well, here we go again. Drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drum. Time for this one to come home.
Gee, Mr. Wizard, looks like I made a mess out of things again.
Always I tell you, Tooter, be just what you is, not what you is not. Folks what you is as the happiest lot.